Hey everybody, it's Maria, and today I'm going to talk to you about the books that I'm taking with me on vacation. These are not including the audiobooks that we are going to be listening to on the road, because I don't read very well while we're moving. Yeah, unless I hold it up like straight, which gets a lot on my arms, so I'm probably not going to do that. So these are the books that I just want to have while we're at the cabins and while we're kind of moving around. I picked different lengths so that I could have different options depending on how much time I have available. I started reading on a Kindle last month and then I lost my Kindle. So that's a bummer because it means that I'm going to only take real books with me. But I'm taking this as a good sign because I was excited to only use like library books with that. This is a good incentive for me to read what I own off my own shelves. I needed to do that anyway. And I've decided that I'm not taking any library copies of books with me, because the last time that happened, it was in my bag with my water bottle and the edge got a little bit wet. And anyway, I just felt awful about it. And the library was really nice about it, but I've just decided while I'm on longer trips to just, especially camping, take my own stuff. So that said, here are my options. First up is the Qu'ran. This has been on my list for a very long time. We've had it on our shelf I think since we've been married, so it's been over a decade. And I've heard excerpts out of this. I've been really interested in reading it on my own and seeing what I think of it. So I'm excited about reading that. If you are one of my Muslim friends on here, please give me any insights as to how to go about reading this well. If there are any parts that I don't know, if I should take it in bigger chunks, slower chunks. I really am a noob at this, so yeah, I'm excited, but I don't want to, I don't think you can screw up reading, but I just want to get a good effect out of it. So next up is Pudd'nhead Wilson by Mark Twain. I had never heard of this until BookTube, so thank you, BookTube. This is kind of a social commentary spoof. It sounds a little bit like the Steve Martin Jerk movie, where there's a case of mistaken identity. This is a child born of a free and child born of slave, and they get switched. So I think it'll be interesting to see how that goes down. Next is Cold Mountain by Charles Fraser. I know this is a perennial favorite of a lot of people. Kayla at Mountain School, as well as Katie at Life Between Words, both love this book. And I saw it at a book sale and had to pick it up. So I know it's a Civil War drama, and I haven't watched the movie because I haven't read the book. Next is The Impossible Will Take a Little While, edited by Paul Roget Loeb, and this is a citizen's guide to hope in a time of fear, and I desperately need this right now. It's got essays by Maya Angelou, Henry Nouwen, Terry Tempest Williams, Nelson Mandela, and I think it'll be fun to just take little bits out of here. It doesn't have to be read front to back, but I need some hope, so there you go. Next is Van Gogh The Wife, and this is by Stephen Nyfa and Gregory White Smith. This is a brick of a book. I started reading it from the library and wanted my own copy so I can mark it up. Van Gogh not only is one of my favorite artists, but I love his words. I just love his words. His outlook on life, how he viewed God and the point of life and other people, and I cannot wait to read this. So I'm pretty excited about that. Crystal Marsh, I know, like, she just really enjoyed this and raved about it and did a huge long thing on it, and I'm excited. So next is Ken Follett's Book 2 of the Century Trilogy, The Winter of the World. I have loved reading this, although it's taking me a while to get through, even though it's been chunks of time in between reading the first one and the parts of this one. I just seem to pick up where I left off and still remember everybody, and I think that speaks a lot about character development as well as his storytelling ability. So I want to finish this, as well as, if hopefully, the second book in the Outlander series by Diana Gabaldon, The Dragonflight Amber. It's in the other room right now. So that is what I'm taking on vacation. If you guys, again, have any tips on reading the Qu'ran, or if you've read any of these and just want to put your 2 cents in, I would love to hear. How do you guys choose books for vacation? I feel like it's an art. So I will talk to you all later. Bye.